Moab sucks. Tell your friends. And if they believe you, there'll be less people out there next year for us. Hey, one thing you got to do when you go out on the trail is you got to eat. You got to be able to cook that meal. And a lot of times people have to set up their kitchen, you know, just one time for a camping trip. Well, overlanding, you got to set it up every time you're hungry. So I made me an easy slide out. The slide's out the back. Did it myself, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. We can be cooking in about 1.5 minutes with the setup that I set up. Sounds like a setup. Check it out. Hey, welcome to Texas, everybody. I'm going to show you the kitchen today, starting off with our slide out dual burner propane grill. It quick connects in the back so they can be burning in about 1.5 minutes. Does pretty well, slides away when we're ready to pack it away. Also have a Blackstone 21-inch griddle that right now I've got the pizza oven on top of. Works great. In the middle here, we've got some storage. We keep all our cooking appliances and pots and pans, sauces, seasonings, everything right in here, so it's easy to get to. In use, we use the knife blocks there, but they don't work good when you're going down the trail. Let me take you around the other side. Now on this side, first thing you're going to see is that power system lit up. I wired in a whole power system over here so that we could have places to recharge, and we could have lights, and we could have underglow and purpose lights for washing and stuff like that. So what we do is we've got different buttons for each one. 2 of them aren't used. I haven't put a sticker on those yet, but you can buy this thing pre-made, and it's really easy to wire. I tie the Blackstone down with these things. I just put a strap on. There's my USB ports for charging my phone. Although there's also a 30 amp plug-in right here. Turn it on and off, or I can turn them all off with one plug. Up there's my water tank, 26-gallon water tank, and the fill here, the white pipe going towards it. It lasts us about 2.5 days out there in the bush. We can take 4 showers and wash about 3 meals worth of dishes. My refrigerator, as you can see, it's set on about 18 and 40. That's what it is right now. I think I got it set on about 14 and 35. Threw a little extra layer of insulation on top, but this side's the refrigerator. Other side here is the freezer. Now we vacuum sealed a lot of food and stuffed it in there for our trip, so we've got a lot of meals stored. This is earlier in our trip, so we've still got a lot of food left. But it works great. Solar panel keeps it charged up every day. I think we only use about 30% of the power at night, so the battery system there just powers everything great. We don't have to worry about it. We had 2 cloudy days, and we only got down to about 34% left before the sun came back out and started charging it all back up again. Could have plugged in the power if I had to, but I didn't have to. You see the gas tank back there as well. It stays locked in there, and we're ready to connect to it anytime we need to connect. Hey, we're set up in Sedona now on the north rim there, and I tell you, this place is beautiful. We had to set up our kitchen here and cook a little lunch. By dinner time, we had to change over and put the windshields up and turn the Blackstone the other way to kind of fight that wind. That's why I didn't want to nail that Blackstone down in one position. We've got that extension hose, so it'll connect in several different ways. Man, that sunset's gorgeous. So I did a lot of planning, came up with my first idea, refined it a little, got my refrigerator, got my power, and then got the last of the actual dimensions I needed. I kind of planned like this for all my projects, but you know. So I started with 2 sheets of plywood and just drew a full-size template on the plywood and just cut it, routed it, sanded it, got it nice and smooth, put it all together with some wood screws and some wood glue. Next, I got the power system in, dry fit everything, make sure it fit. Wired in the power system, left some access holes for some air around the refrigerator because it needs to breathe. Bought these slides. That was the most expensive thing, about $150 for 500-pound slides, but man, they work great. Now, one thing I can't stress enough is to go ahead and get your components you're going to use in your kitchen before you start building that kitchen, before you even start planning that kitchen. Know what you want. We wanted a fridge, we wanted a self-igniting stove, 2-burner, and we wanted a griddle or a grill. And I just got all my components, designed it the way I needed it to, watched a lot of YouTube videos on other people that did theirs, checked out the $3,000, $4,000 kitchens that you can buy, and I built mine for about $280 plus the components. So really not that expensive, really not that bad. You know, the wiring system was $100. The 2 pieces of plywood was about $150. The rest of it was just stuff I had because I'm a builder, so I've got stuff like that. But you can do it too. Watch you a couple of YouTube videos. If you don't have a clue where to start, that is the best place. That's where I learned. And I just said to myself, I know what I can do for myself, and went out and did it. You can do it too. Hey, and just remember, tell your friends, Moab sucks.